Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Shantavia Williams. I hope that you guys are all doing amazing. And today I really want to speak to you all about being having wisdom in this season, of being a better decision maker. So as we come to God, and we come to God with all kind of imperfections and, ways and things that we need to sort out, fix, remove, be delivered from, etc. But one of the things I feel is above all, and that can really just tie into different sectors of our lives, is being a better decision maker. It's important that when making certain decisions in our lives, that we take in that moment a spirit of wisdom. Wisdom comes from God. Wisdom is actually God's spirit. If you are not intentional and deliberate about your decision making, you will forever go in a circle. You'll be in a cycle. I know a lot of the times as believers, we really like to point the finger at the devil a lot of the times. And do not get me wrong, he's definitely there. His little minions or whatever, fine. But I really, truly believe, I just don't, in my heart of hearts, I just don't give him that much credit in my life. I just don't. That's just me. I don't. I try to see how I can be better at things. I try to self-examine myself. For the word says to let a man examine himself. That comes with the walk. Examining yourself. Being able to see where and what you have done wrong and how you can change that now to work in your favor by being a better decision maker. And if you look at things that you have done wrong, places you have gone, things you have said, things you've done, knowing none of those, that you shouldn't have been partaking probably in any of those things. A lot of that comes from a decision that was made. I've learned to not be an impulsive decision maker. I've learned to be more rational. I've learned to be more patient. I've learned to be more deliberate. I've learned to be more intentional about my decision making. And that goes across the whole board of life. If someone gave me a board game of life, right, that nugget alone would change the whole trajectory of the whole game. Being a deliberate and intentional decision maker, that is so important. I have learned, and this is just something I'm doing that I'm sharing with you all. I've learned that before I make any decision, I take it to God. I know that sounds real cliche, and it sounds like, yeah, lady, we've heard that. But no, it's really true. I try to take my time. I try to be more practical in my decision making. And I also have learned in making a decision to take the bird's eye view. I've started to see how the train effect of that one decision, what's the domino effect, what's the butterfly effect of that one decision that I've made? How will that affect other areas of my life? How will that affect other places and spaces? How would that affect this? What would that do? And when you become so calculated like that in your decision making, your whole life will change. It really, truly would. And I'm going to tell you why. Because believe it or not, wherever you are in your life, whatever your life looks like right now, whether that be good or bad. So this can be extended to anyone. Whatever your life looks right now, good or bad, whether you love your life or you hate your life, each one of those sides are all, you got to each one of those solutions based off a decision that you've made. So if you are loving your life and you love where you are and you love what you're doing and everything is just on the up for you, that comes from a decision that you've made. You've changed your decision making. And as a result of the decision making, the skill of strengthening that area of your life has now brought about a different outcome. It's going back to like cause and effect. It's the same thing if it's not. If you broke and you hate your life and you don't like this and nothing's working out and everything is woe it's me and woe it's them and it's everybody else. Oh, when are you gonna, when are you gonna get ahead? Oh, life just isn't fair. Oh my God, I just can't win. Oh my God, my life's, if that's really where you are, that's all stemming from your level of decision making. You're underdeveloped. I'm just gonna go there. You're underdeveloped muscle in decision making. Learning how to make good decisions for your life to reflect as much as you can that you want it to, to reflect something positive for your life. You're missing something. You're doing something wrong because you don't like your result. So something has to change now. Well, how did you get there? How did your life get there? Well, it got there from something you decided, something you chose, a decision. So you have to really take that time. I really feel like to really get ahead in life, I feel like to really get ahead in life, you and God must have your undivided attention. That's just how I feel. When you can be pulled and distracted by it, then it's kind of hard to get ahead because you're not focused on how you can propel yourself forward with what you can do and what you can't do for yourself. Because see, it's certain things that we need that's supernatural. It's a lot of time, actually every day, but it's a lot of things that we can't do on our own. We need God. We need God's favor. We need God's hand over our life. But it comes also, but this is a two-way thing here. What are we doing too? What are we starting to implement? What needs to be taken away? What needs to change within us? Who do we have to become for us to really get to that promised land? And everybody has a different promised land. Everyone's promised land looks different. Everyone's promised land, not one each person. No one's promised land all looks the same. Everyone has a destination, a final destination that they must get to, a final mark. Not a final mark, but everybody has a point where they have to get to in life, right? And that looks different for us all. But in order to get there, that's going to take you and God. you need the supernatural, but you got to do it too. For what? Faith without works is dead. That's where you come in. That's all you. If you don't like where you at, you don't like what you're getting, you don't like what you're experiencing, then that means that you need to do some introspection right now. And that means that you need to self-examine yourself to see, hey, what am I doing? Am I doing this wrong? When you are able to hold oneself accountable, that's the first step to move forward. Because you can never move forward if you don't see that you're the problem. If you don't see your hand in your own madness. If you are unable to see your own hand in your own madness, you'll never move forward. You'll always be in that same cycle. Because you're not realizing that it's you that's going to change your situation. Okay? So being a better decision maker in this season. Identify what season you're in. Some of us are in seasons to build. Some of us are in seasons to rest. Whatever that is for you. But in each season, my apologies, decision making is so crucial to me. I didn't understand this younger. The younger me didn't understand this. The younger Shantavia did not understand this. I didn't understand. It took time. Oh, but I got it. And I want you to get it. Okay? I love you guys. I hope you guys have a beautiful, marvelous Sunday. And until my next video. Bye.